I don't know how stupid it was, but we know it was so sad at the time.
And Ben, here's the thing. Instead of staying there with my grandpa, I mean, this is my fault too. I'll take blame for that. Right when, the night of my grandpa, he died the next morning, I felt like my mom and we all should have been there together with grandpa. Instead, he goes and goes, goes visit, goes sleeps with her at a friend's house, and I actually tagged him on. I thought, Ben, this is your father that's dying. I mean, this is your dad that's dying in a hospice bed. I remember back, when my grandpa was alive, we watched NASCAR together, okay? We supported the Jaguars together. He took me to go meet NASCAR driver Kevin Harvick. It was in Jacksonville, which you know who I'm talking about, the guy who drives the 29.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Drives the Budweiser Chevrolet.
Yeah.
When I met Kevin Harvick, we got there at 1, but he was not supposed to show up till 4. I waited 3 hours in line.
Wow.
You know what, Ben? It was worth it. It was worth it. I got to talk to Kevin Harvick and meet him. I mean, I was excited that day. I didn't know what to say. Well, and here's the thing, right when Earnhardt died in 2001, Kevin Harvick had to step up and drive that car. But 3 races, 2 races later in Atlanta, he wins in that car. Of course, that was an emotional day for, Dale Earnhardt's long crew chief, Chuck Myers. Him and Chuck were really good friends. Earnhardt and Chuck Myers were really good friends back in the, when Earnhardt was alive then.
I know.
Well, that answered you guys tonight. Have a good night. Well, but, that was, who calling me. I should have been in bed by now because I got to get up in a couple hours for the Grand Prix in Monaco, but I might sleep until 8:30 and just miss the first half of it. I was actually going to go to bed here in a little bit, but, you and I had this, ongoing discussion.
I know.
Like we're on a talk show, sharing our lives. I should make a movie about this.
I know. They should have, too.
Ben, if I become famous, I want to become famous, in the worst possible way. I don't care, don't know how, but I'll figure it out. But when I'm long and gone, Ben, I want people to remember me, by saying, this guy, really cared about his, I shouldn't, say anything that wouldn't, approve of God, be approved by God. But I want people to say, he loves his sports, he supported, our local football team. You guys, on Skype, when I started watching Aubrey's videos, I was like, I started watching and I watched yours, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I know.
I just didn't know I'd be friends with you guys for a year now.
Yeah, I know.
At first, people told me, Michael, these are strangers, watch who you talk to.
Hello.
When I first got on Skype with you guys, I was nervous. I'm like, oh god, I want to make a really good impression with them. Matter of fact, Mr. Cord, I know where Mr. Lawrence is right now.
What's that?
He's on, where. Maybe I ought to get his attention with this. How should we get for his attention?
Ah, crap. And it was not the first time. But before we do this, I'd like to thank you all for watching the video gameplay review. Coming up next, the variety segment.